I'm just curious, does anybody even care about Aventus or Aventus batches anymore?
It's the first time I'm worried about you.
I remember when I first started in FragCom, it was the whole conversation about the early batches of Aventus, these smokier, more birchier, better performing batches. What was it, the Z01, like a Corvette, or the X batches? 2011, 2012, I think even a 2010 batch if I'm not mistaken. And I think for a limited time, I could be wrong, there was like a 2015 version that was like catching up to those veteran OG bottles that somewhere along the lines on the internet, they started hitting heights of like $600. Madness.
Are you shitting me?
But I don't know about you, I'm not paying $600 for absolutely anything. And the fact of the matter is the Creed brand has switched hands so many times that the new variants are suffering in performance. There's no wonder why people are getting inspired expressions or alternatives, because the new joints just suck. They're not hitting as they're supposed to.
What is this, amateur hour?
I mean, it was once owned by BlackRock, which runs the entire world, so I would assume that they would want to be a little bit more powerful, don't you? So for years, a ton of inspired expressions have come out trying to get the original 2012 batch in a cheaper format. I haven't been fully successful. This one here is another $30 cheapie that might get kind of close. So I decided to try it out outdoors and see what kind of sillage and performance we're getting. Let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out if this budget option is close to the Z01. Listen, one of my beautiful peoples, you know who it is. It's your boy, C to the U to the B to the A, taking a nice little stroll. I went to shoot basketball. I found a basketball court that was halfway decent. Of course, as usual, I had to drive to get there, but enjoying the beautiful day. And I'm like, let me walk around this neighborhood and see what kind of performance I'm getting out of Dumont Paris's Nitro Intense. Now, personally, I think the audience for this fragrance are the people who are nostalgic and really missing the old school smokiness and birch and depth of the old Aventus batches. The fact of the matter is that the fragrance right now is performing very well. It has a decent amount of sillage, and essentially it smells like sliced pineapple rinds sitting in a Traeger smoker that have been slowly transferred to a burning hot 450-degree grill to get a hard sear. Now I know, it's just another Creed Aventus clone. This one has a little bit of an edge, a slight edge. And again, it's not gonna be for everybody. If you have 14 Creed Aventus clones in your collection, you don't need another. But again, that niche audience is that individual who collects the batches. Batch aficionados, we're gonna call them, which I am not one of them. Now, you know me, I can definitely appreciate the fragrance for what it is. The Aventus gets a lot of polarizing attraction, and you either love it or absolutely are exhausted and hate it.
I don't like when people are, what do you call it, happy?
It's jarring, and I understand, but it does get compliments. If that's exactly what you're searching for, that DNA will always get compliments. It's just a known fact. Now, honestly speaking, I've only had the fragrance on for about an hour, but it's holding strong. But the majority of that smokiness and that charred pineapple scent is coming within that first hour. I do feel it dissipating a little bit. I do smell the bergamot coming up a little bit more, and the pineapple pulpness of the scent is holding strong, but the smoky factor, it just seems to be only in the main opening. I don't know about the dry down yet, because this is truly my first wear, but overall, I get what the fragrance is trying to do, as I feel that some of the inspired brands used to do this back in the day and completely forgot or quit. They're just like, yo, the regular DNA of Aventus is just fine. We're not gonna be struggling for the whole batch variant shit.
I don't like effort.
But $30 is $30, and the fragrance does smell good. You will potentially get compliments. Nothing is ever guaranteed, but like all other Aventus DNA, wildly mass appealing, super easy to wear, nothing overly complicated. You're just getting a little bit of the smoky factor that you may or may not have missed. So essentially, to wrap it up and not make this overly complicated, it's a smokier, batchier, old school 2012/2011 variant in a $35 space. There's only two audiences that I think are proper for this fragrance, either batch whores of Aventus or the young kid who has Aventus on their wish list but is really tight on a budget. So for the first hour, is the fragrance good? Yes, it's what exactly you expect it to be, slightly smokier. Again, sliced, smoked Traeger or wood chip smoking fragrance, under $40, and it's half a ball spray, which I don't need to do right now because my balls are sweating dramatically. I need to go back to my car, drive home, and take a shower. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description. Shout out to the perfume box for sponsoring today's video. And if you guys are interested in trying the fragrance and saving a little bit of bread, you're welcome. I'll see you bitches next time. You know what it is. Biggest in the game. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's long since you never get in. It's long since that you would think that you would.